Yeah, you're looking right at me, dude. Come on, let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help you. What's up, guys? We are out here today at the Manatee Civic Center. Now, if you've been out here before, you know that there's a bunch of these little ponds out front of the Manatee Civic Center here. You guys have all seen these ponds before driving past. I've always wondered, I'm curious, I got time today. There's a little bit of rain that's possibly coming through. Hopefully that won't bother us too much. This isn't the video that I actually planned on uploading this week. We had a little bit of a hiccup with the SD card. It was corrupted somehow, so we're basically just out here gonna try and see if we can have a good time, see if we can't squeeze a video out, and let's have fun doing it. Let's go. So there's actually a pond out here in this corner. We're gonna try it first. I was out fishing 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago, just trying out some new spot, and lost my favorite crankbait. Yeah, we'll probably just throw in a swim bait out here. There's a lot of growth in these ponds. I'm already seeing some of the hydrilla out here, so. Oh yeah, look at the hydrilla. So the rain caught up with us halfway through tying on, so it's kind of waiting for the rain to pass. Once the rain passes, we'll go ahead and go back over to the pond that we were at right over there, see if we can't get anything on. As I was tying on, sitting next to the pond over there, I could hear him hitting top water, and I could see him hitting top water. So maybe we're throwing a frog on. We're gonna find out. All right, so that little rainstorm seemed to have passed over, so we should be good now. See if they're still hitting out here. But yeah, all this hydrilla, man, this might be a good day to throw a frog on or something, kind of work around here. All right, so we got our go-to tied on right now. Got our little fluke here with our jig head. This is the last of my red jig heads, actually, so let's hope that we don't lose this one. Definitely got to head over to Premier Tackle and get some more of these guys, because I'm really a fan of these red jig heads. Kind of pop around the ponds here and see if anything wants to eat. Got some hits happening out here, so that's a good sign. What seems to be armored catfish out here, coming up, gulping for air. Give that just a little bit of time to sink down. It's not a deep pond, so you ain't got to give it too much time. Oh, thought I had a fish, just more hydrilla. No, that is a fish. Didn't feel like a fish at first. There's a fish for us, let's go. It's not a bad little one. About what I'd expect out here. Heck yeah. Well, at least we know that they're hitting the swim bait. Thanks for playing. Cool. Yeah, at first that did not feel like a fish. It just felt like I kind of got snagged and then stopped, and he must have taken that with him and then kept swimming toward me, because it didn't feel like a fish. If that's the only one that we catch here today, at least we know that there's bass at the Manatee Civic Center. And I'm not out here expecting to set a PB or anything, but I was honestly just curious if they were out here. So let me go ahead and fish from this bank out, see if that helps us out at all. Got a little bit of a spillway here, so maybe we'll have some fish kind of hanging out. Left my sunglasses in the car, so going blind while we're out here, no big deal. There's another one. Ooh, this one wants to fight. We got a fighter on our hands, and he's right up in the hydrilla. Try and get him to back out a little bit. Guys, oh my goodness. The freaking Manatee Civic Center is producing some bass. Wow. He's about a 1.2, right around a little over 1 pound. That's another one. They're freaking out here, guys. At the Manatee Civic Center of all places, we got these tiny little ponds back in here, and they're freaking hitting the swim baits out here, guys. That's a decent bass. Not big, not small, but it's not nothing to write home about, but dang. It's one of those things where like I want to go over to the other ponds, but I mean, I just called my first fish on my second one, so maybe they'll get bigger from here. I don't know. That was another weird one too, where it just felt like a snag at first, and then right at the end I could tell it I wanted to set the hook quick. So awesome. Appreciate you playing. Take it easy, bud. Let's go, guys. That's awesome. Go ahead and do one more cast here. We're gonna head over to another pond. All right, so this pond's almost directly in front of the Manatee Civic Center. See the Civic Center here? This one doesn't have nearly as much growth as really any of the other ponds around here. So let's see if we can't get anything on right around these lily pads here. See if there's anything kind of hanging out, trying to get any bit of shade that they can. See them hitting. For how small this pond is, just watching my line go out, it's actually got some decent depth. Ooh, boy. Make a couple more casts over on this side. Seasonal transitions right now, so the bass are definitely not as active as they typically are. If you're out there fishing, you got a channel, or you just like to go out and fish, you know, occasionally, don't feel bad if you're not catching them, because you're definitely not the only one. So we got, we'll finish up fishing this one. And we got one more pond here behind me, which is, generally it's pretty covered too, so. Best case scenario, catch one here, we catch one there, we go back to the big pond, catch some other ones since we know that there's fish out there. Obviously we found that out already. Worst case scenario, don't catch anything here, don't catch anything at the one here behind me in front of the Manatee Civic Center, and we go back to the big pond anyway. It's probably about 6:30 right now if I had to take a guess. 6:36. Oh, this might be a turtle. Yep, pretty sure that's a damn turtle. And it's fighting. That's gotta be a turtle. Tighten our drag up a little bit here. Looks like we're gonna be fighting a turtle today. This is gonna be the reason I lose my last freaking swim bait. I'm gonna have to freaking do the same thing I had to do the other day and reach down, try and get my hook out without getting bit. And you went in that hydrilla, or at least through it. Yeah, I don't know where you went, but you're coming back. Yeah, you took off. Tried to take off anyway. Right. Trying to do this as quick and as painless as we can. Just had to do this the other day. Literally hooked him in the exact same spot. Now you, be a good turtle. Yeah, you're just trying to bite me. The other one let me do my thing. You don't want to be as nice. So I'm sure. Yeah, you're looking right at me, dude. Come on, let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help you. Got him, just like that. Just gotta be careful, guys. These turtles will freaking get you. Now, without experience, I definitely don't recommend doing that. Easier to just cut your line and let that turtle shake that hook naturally, but I've caught turtles a lot. But yeah, if you know what you're doing, you know, you do you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move over to the last pond that we've got to hit and see what's popping. Oh yeah, definitely not fishing this pond. I could throw on a frog, work the top water, but yeah, I just don't feel like doing that right now. Maybe another video. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see me throw a frog out here, maybe in a later video. I might just do that. But yeah, let's go ahead and head over to the, we'll head back to the first pond that we were at, and I will see you guys over there. All right, so we're just gonna go straight back to where we were at earlier. Still debating on throwing that frog. I mean, they're hitting top water right here like crazy, so I don't think it's a bad idea. Guys, they're definitely hitting frogs out here. I think we might not have a choice but to make a couple more casts on our swim bait here. Throw in a frog, because like I said, I've never caught anything on a frog before. Never even gotten a hit, never gotten a blow up. Maybe we can have a first. All right guys, before it gets too dark, I wanna go ahead and do what I said that I wanted to do. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a frog on. I feel like now's my chance. If I wanna get one on a frog, this is the spot to do it at. Last cast on this swim bait. All right, let's get that frog on before we lose too much more daylight. All right guys, if there's ever a time for big blowups on top water, now's our chance, I guess. I'm not even real good at working frogs, so see what happens here. I know it's like everyone's catching big bass on frogs, but I never have luck on frogs. Boring. I mean, I don't know. If you guys got some tips on fishing with frogs, let me know in the comments. I know what to do. I'm just not good at it. You know, popping it so they kind of, you know, do that motion in the water. I don't fish them enough to really know. Oh my God, guys. Wow. Oh man, no freaking way, guys. I had it. I was actually about to mention how, hey, look, I'm actually kind of doing it. Freaking bam. Come on, hit it again. Freaking hoping that was it. It's so hard for me to grasp the concept of doing it perfectly every time though. All right guys, I got one little topwater thing left that we're gonna give a shot out here, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're gonna catch too much more, but got one more piece of ammo for him. I mean, it's not early morning, but it kind of looks like early morning out here, so let's give it a shot. All right guys, last one of the day. Let's just kind of toss this guy around and see what happens, but not expecting a whole lot. Yeah, this is another lure that I've never caught anything on, so it could be another first for us. I mean, I got at least a hit on the frog. I mean, I guess not a total loss, you know. I got a hit. That's exciting. Oh, that was a massive freaking fish, guys. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Huge blow up right there at the freaking edge of the water. Now I'm just back to being discouraged, because it's like once you get a big blow up like that, what are the chances of even getting another one? And two freaking huge blow ups on two different lures that I've never caught fish on before. I just couldn't get him to stay on. Guess we'll walk down to the other side. We'll try top water on that side, and we'll get to calling it, guys, because GoPros don't like dark. Let's go ahead and get down there real quick. Gonna have to come back out here again sometime. So a couple more casts here. I think we're gonna get out of here. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this fishing spot. We will definitely be coming back out here. There's a lot of active fish, especially hitting top water. So it's not gonna be our last time seeing this place. All right guys, a recap of today's video. We got out here at the Manatee Civic Center right here in Palmetto to fish the ponds that surround the Manatee Civic Center. Actually got some bass on, which was super surprising. Never really expected there to be bass out here really at all. If anything, super small dinks. The two that we caught, they weren't the biggest fish, but they weren't necessarily dinks. You know, I mean, bigger than what we've been catching. So it's nice to see some bigger fish on the line. Came out here, fished the Manatee Civic Center, got caught with a little bit of rain there in the beginning, but hey, that's Florida, especially at this time of the year. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and smash that like button. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know when I post new content, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Deuces.